Hey guys, Joe from Bitraged here, and I wanted to do a quick video talking about Electroneum. Maybe you've seen it before, maybe you're invested in it, maybe you've written it off. So what is Electroneum and why is this even relevant? Is this even something that's going to take off in 2018? Is it something I should be watching? So what is it? Electroneum is attempting to solve a real pain point with cryptocurrency in general. The barrier to entry is quite large, especially for a new user. It's incredibly intimidating to get started with cryptocurrency, especially if you're going to go to an exchange. A lot of the exchanges are having some real issues. Some of them are outright scams, so it's just a lot of pain that a new user has to go through in order to get into cryptocurrency, and Electroneum is trying to solve that by becoming really simple to use, powered by an app that is really easy to use and is accessible for everybody. And if you followed the news at all with Electroneum, you know that they've had issues with the app, they've had delays, they've had some barriers they've had to cross, but I really feel like Electroneum could be something that you might want to watch in 2018 just because of the void it's attempting to fill. They've got almost 500,000 registered users, which is quite decent for what they're doing. They're billing themselves as the easiest cryptocurrency to manage, trying to create super secure, unhackable offline wallets, eliminating the risk that comes with cryptocurrency, the risk that a lot of people on the outside that are not interested in cryptocurrency, that don't understand it, see as a big issue with it. So they're trying to eliminate a lot of those issues. So far they've only got themselves on one exchange, which kind of limits their growth. If they get some of these other exchanges to list them, I think you're going to start to see a lot more growth for Electroneum in general. You look at their team, it looks like a pretty solid team. I haven't looked through all of it, but they've got some advisors. But I think it really solves a pain point in the cryptocurrency world, and I really see this as something that could take off in 2018. If you look at the chart here, it kind of didn't do much for a little bit, for a couple weeks, and then here recently, last day or so, there's a big spike. And the reason why there's a big spike is because they just announced a new partnership that should be really big for them. There's a lot of people talking about Electroneum, kind of the features of it. It's supposed to be simple, transparent, user-friendly. The big feature is mobile mining. You won't need special equipment. You won't need a really advanced GPU or CPU or anything like that. You'll be able to do it on your phone, which, if they pull this off, will really change how people see the whole mining world in general and kind of get more people interested and using that. So I could see that being quite popular and taking off here in the long term. There are some people knocking it, as there is with every coin. This guy's talking about how it solves no problem in the blockchain space. He wrote this on October 7th. Says there's no technology. The issue with people talking like this is that this does solve a real issue in the cryptocurrency world if they pull it off. If they can get everything to come together, the app to come together, get partnerships set up, this could take off, but it's going to take all that to come together in order for this to see real success. So I see this as something that does solve a problem in the blockchain space, but it needs partnerships, as most coins do. It needs serious partnerships and commitments from other people to get this going and where they want it to be. So just yesterday they announced this partnership with a big telecommunications giant that does on average more than 1 billion worth of payment transactions every month. So this in itself could be big for Electroneum. This could be the start of something big. Obviously, because of this announcement, they did get a big spike here. But this could be the start of something that really takes off for Electroneum. This could be the start of more partnerships. You know, usually the first big partnership, the second big partnership, the first ones you get are usually the hardest to get, and then from there, more and more people want to work with you. So I wanted to bring this to your attention. I see this as something that could potentially take off here in the long term, so it's something you want to watch. Maybe you want to get in and invest in it. If you do want to invest in it, I encourage you to do some research on your own and really look at the technology behind it, what they're seeking to accomplish, and see if that is something you want to get behind and support. For me, I am invested in it. I've taken a long-term position. I'm in it for the long haul. I see this as something that could potentially solve huge problems in the cryptocurrency space, but obviously that requires partnerships. That requires people to get behind them, and that's not going to happen overnight. So I see this as something that is a long-term position. You're going to want, if you do want to invest in it, you're probably going to want to hold it and wait for these partnerships to come together. But I see this as something that could potentially really take off in 2018. Anyways, that's it for now. If you'd like to see more videos on any kind of cryptocurrency, you'd like to see me do some coin reviews, if you'd like to see more videos on Electroneum, let me know what you'd like to see, and I'd be happy to do that for you. If you're not subscribed already, go ahead and do that. Thanks for watching. Take care.